Hey everybody, this is Nick. Today I'm going to show you how to make a safety arrow. These aren't for shooting people. These are, just blunted end arrows. These are great for kids. Just getting them started in archery, just getting a feel for shooting a bow. So you just need a few things. You need some tape, and then I'm using blue electrical tape for accents, but you could just use duct tape, which is good for everything. You need a piece of cardboard for the actual blunt tip saw, and then I'm using a flat needle file and a 1/4 inch round needle file. And then we're starting off with a bamboo arrow shaft. We're starting out with this. So we're going to cut a nock in the end. So what you want to do is you want to take your saw, and ideally you should have it clamped in on a hard work surface, but I've done this enough times. So you just want to start cutting. So this is what you want it to look like right now. So now what you want to do is you want to take your flat needle file and fit it in the middle here, and you want to just file this groove and make it larger. Alright, so now your nock should look something like this. So what you do is you take your needle file, and I say 1/8 of an inch because that's approximately how thick most bowstrings are. Because we're cutting a nock that actually locks onto the string. So you just want to slowly work the file in. So this is what it should look like now. And then you just go in and you just want to clean out and widen these holes a little bit on the outside so that it doesn't cut into your string. Okay, and then there you have your simple nock. So now what we want to do at the other end is you actually want to take our cardboard and you want to cut 6 pieces. So your first piece is going to be about 2 inches by 2 inch square. So what you want to do, put this on the side. You're going to take your first small piece and you're going to pull off just a little piece of duct tape. Then, so you want to take the tip of your arrow shaft and go about halfway and just wrap around. And then what you want to do is you want to wrap it tightly like this, and also you want to kind of crimp the top here. You want to take another piece of duct tape and just place this piece down. Then you want to actually go and fold the top over and press it in. Make sure this tip is nice and compacted. Then what you want to do is you want to go back to your other pieces and just cut little slits in them about halfway on each side. So now what you want to do is take a piece of duct tape about 4 inches long, and you just want to tear it into 4 separate pieces. So you want to take your biggest piece and you want to fold down one corner like this, and then fold down the other corner so you can see where it centers. So you want to go with this and just wrap it around the head of the arrow here. So now what you want to do is take about maybe 8 inches of duct tape, tear that into 2 pieces, and take your next piece, and now what you want to do is you want to go in the same direction you went before, like this. Bring your long piece up, and then from the top you want to tape it down on the sides. And then now what you want to do is you just take just a piece of duct tape, starting from about an inch below the bottom of your wrap. You just want to tightly wrap it going up so that it's nice and the contour is nice and smooth. And then you just bring that up and over. Okay, so now we're going to do a simple duct tape fletch. So what you want to do is take 3 pieces of duct tape that are 4 inches long. And what you want to do is you want to start by taking your arrow and then measuring an inch from the bottom of the nock here. So you want to start by actually lining up the duct tape in going along with the nock here. So you want it to come straight down this side. So you want to make sure it's lined up straight. Then you want to take your second piece and hold this first piece back. And you want to line up your second piece in the same spot. And this will form 2 of your veins. Then what you do is you take your third piece and you start by resting one edge on the top of one side like this, and flip it around. Actually fold the piece over and try not to let it touch on the inside yet. And fold it over and get it to line up and sit well on this other side. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure that it's straight up and down, and you want to just pinch it together. So now there's a variety of different shapes and sizes that you can use, but what I like to do is I like to start maybe about ½ an inch from the inside and then cut forward, and then when I get to about the halfway mark I start tapering it down to the tip. Then what you want to do is come around the back here, starting in maybe about 3/4 of an inch. You just want to bring it back and down. Alright, so now there you have the basic fletching. So the first thing you want to do is start right below this part of the nock and actually wrap around the nock a couple times. And then what you want to do is you want to start about halfway, like maybe about 1/8 of an inch onto the duct tape, and you want to wrap around. And what this is going to do is this is going to actually impart a little bit of a twist to your duct tape, which will just help it fly a little better, and it'll help it lay down right when it gets shot, especially if you're shooting off the hand. Then what you want to do is you want to go to the tip of your arrow, and I just like making a simple X accent across the front. And also the electrical tape is a little, it's more completely vinyl plastic, so it holds up a little better. So you just want to go across the top, and then what you want to do is just starting about here where it all meets, just wrap it nice and tight till you get to the bottom of your wrap, and there you go. You have your finished blunt tipped arrow. So there you go. Thanks for watching my video. Bye.